Hi Taurus, thanks for watching. Andy here. Let's do 3-card tarot in this video for the sign of Taurus. I'm doing this mid-June 2019, but it's not time sensitive, you know. It'll be on my channel, it'll be evergreen. Go back and watch these whenever you want. The time to watch these, my friends, is the time when you're drawn to them. Okay, so I am shuffling now and asking for 3 cards, please, for the sign of Taurus in this reading. 3 cards, please, for Taurus, and we'll do some more cards to get a bit more significance for each card that comes up. Okay, so what is the first card, please? The first card, number 15, the Devil. Okay, now then, let's not have anyone kind of worrying too much about this. When you mention a thing like the Devil, people get quite upset, but it's a very, very old-fashioned meaning of the word devil. It's kind of like the devil is in the detail. It's kind of like someone's playing the devil's advocate, maybe, because we have got a meeting of minds here, a meeting of rather crazy minds, because we've got Mad March Hare and Mad Hatter here. Very politically incorrect to use that word mad, but what is mad, my friends? Mad is a word we use when we don't understand something. That's the bottom line. Doesn't mean that there's nothing there that we could understand. It doesn't mean that there's no progress that can be made. It's just that we draw a blank because things seem mad, okay? But here we've got mad and mad talking to each other. This means there's going to be a solution of some kind. It may be quite a journey to get to that solution, and there's no knowing how long it's going to take, friends, because the clock is on, it's like on 6... Yeah, it's on 6 o'clock there, but it's kind of straight up and down. So it's positive in the sense that it's straight up and down, but that just looks to me as if that clock stopped there, and that clock is going to start ticking. Okay, when we get this one coming up, number 15, the Devil card. Okay, and let's shuffle again and ask. Tell me some more, please, about the Devil card, number 15 in this reading for the sign of Taurus. Okay. Another card, please, to tell me some more about the Devil in this reading for the sign of Taurus. Okay. And here it is. It's the 10 of Cups. Right, that is really, really, really positive, actually. It's like the opposite of anything that might concern people about the Devil card there. Look how positive that is. This is very much like the Joy card in the Doreen Virtue Ascended Masters Oracle. 10 Cups, you know. So heart's desires, longings, looking very positive there, looking almost like coming towards completion, Taurus. Okay, this looks like real forward motion, and it's going to take thinking out of the box, though, to get there. That's the thing, and willingness to actually move forward, because the universe is pushing us forward when we get this card, yeah, and it's pushing us forward because it's going to do us rather a lot of good, okay? We've got the Queen of Cups here and the King of... the King of Cups as well. The Queen of Cups, bit of an inexperienced character, rather emotionally needy. And aren't we all, friends, at one level or another? I know some of us are kind of less outwardly needy than others, but we're all human beings. We've all got needs. Here she is with the King of Cups. Looks very positive. Looks rather relationship-like to me there. It's water sign energy. It's Pisces, it's Cancer, it's Scorpio. Okay, look out for those influences. That could be a person coming in to help, or that could just be, you know, good old water sign energy. It's just the way it goes. Excuse me, with cups. But as wishy-washy as it all sounds, those things in the cups, they are really, really important to us, you know, the nuts and bolts, the nitty-gritty of life, the getting the work done, the hard kind of cracking on with things aspect to life that we all have to deal with in one way or another, Taurus, is actually supposed to be there to help us to enjoy ourselves sometimes. Apologies if I've told this story before, but I had a wonderful uncle who lived out in Canada, and he worked 7 days a week from very early in the morning. I mean, he was out of the house before 6 a.m. and he wasn't back till late at night, and this included Sundays. And I just used to wonder, how's he supposed to have any time to kind of actually enjoy the money that he earns? And he was earning good money, and you know, it provided for his family and everything. But dear me, what's the point of doing all that work if you're not getting anything out of it? Don't know why I went off on that one, but it most definitely relates to something. Anyway, the heart of the matter, here is the next card of the spread, and it is the Knight of Wands. We are seriously looking at Leo energy here, aren't we not? I mean, it's fire sign energy, it's Aries, it's Leo, it's Sagittarius, but goodness me, is he not just the ultimate Leo there, the King of Wands? cat-like, he likes to preen himself, he likes to be admired a little bit. So this is a character whose ego may need to be massaged, Taurus. And that is not always an easy thing for a Taurus to do, because there's a great amount of compassion in Taurus, but it tends to be about getting things done, or contemplation as well, thinking about what's coming next, taking a deep rest. Maybe you need to take a deep rest, Taurus, but this character doesn't look as if he's going to wait forever. He's on the horse, he's ready to rock and roll there, and he has got this amazing wand. Let me just have a close look here. The wands to me are much to do with making the most of the situation you're in, finding tools, finding methods in your current situation that can actually get you moving if the energy is stuck. And I do feel we're looking at stuck energy, Taurus, because let's just go back to this one. This is about forward motion, it's about getting things done, but it's also about getting a push to go forward. So at the heart of the matter here, we seem to have an unwillingness to go forward, or at least, an unwillingness to go forward until you kind of know what's what and where you're going in one way or another. Now, these readings apply themselves differently to different people, friends. I would strongly suggest that the most important interpretation of any of these cards is the ones you put on them. Okay, so the Leo energy there, he can help us a lot, but he's an impetuous kind of character. He needs calming down a bit, and he needs his ego massaging a little bit. The Knights usually do. Tis the way with Knights. Right, let's have a quick drink of water. Okay. So there we are. Let's just shuffle and ask. Tell me a bit more about the Knight of Wands in this reading. Okay, I'm dropping the cards all over the place, but isn't that all the fun of tarot, really? And this amazes me, folks. I find that I'm kind of spiritually guided. It used to astonish me every time I pulled a card and it made sense. I just think, how on earth could that happen? But I'm sure our hands are guided when we're shuffling, and I'm sure that we are kind of guided when things fall out of the deck. If one card falls out of the deck, fair enough, it wants to be read. If 14 or so cards fell out of the deck, it's just happened to me, then that is just kind of a whole nother reading, and I'm not going off on it just now. But there we go. Tell me some more about the Knight of Wands in this spread, please. And the card we have is the High Priestess. Right. This shows that this is why we need to get going. This is why we really need to start moving along. Okay, because as the High Priestess comes here, we can see that Alice is allowed in this window to see the High Priestess. She isn't blocked out from it at all. There are chess pieces which are reminding me of the Twin Towers in the Empress card in the more traditional images, and the curtain behind the High Priestess. What is behind that curtain, we don't really know, but it is a curtain of kind of beautiful colours, and it's got kind of jam tart heart things on there which look good to eat. So loads and loads of positive possibilities, only we don't know what's behind that curtain. But Alice has gone to see the Empress because she is actually ready to make that transition. Okay, so this is saying that the building blocks are in place, Taurus. Okay, so especially now this guy is here, now the Knight of Wands is here, it really is time to get things moving. It really is, and I'm still drawn to the Ten of Cups card. So far, it's the only cup card in the reading, but this is, things coming to fruition, things starting to look good. Okay, so do not be afraid to move forward, my friends. Life is about moving forward. Life is change. It's a very true thing. What would life be if it never changed? Very dull. We'd just kind of, I don't know what we'd do, really. Try and earn as much as we could in a short time and then retire and just kind of sit in a box somewhere. That'd be no good, would it? Really. One of the things I love about the internet, actually, is that at times when my life is kind of static in that I can't go out and do stuff because the car's broken or something, there's the whole world still going on the internet. Okay, so the last card of this 3-card spread for the sign of Taurus is this one. It's the Ace of Pentacles, and we will want some more significance, but this is the last card of the main 3 cards in this spread. Great alchemy is indicated here. The Pentacles, it's about earth energy, really. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So it's your energy, Taurus, okay? Corresponds to the suit of diamonds in playing cards as well. So, diamonds, that's no bad thing, really. and something else that speaks of alchemy. So look at the alchemy in this. There's the one pentacle there, and there's something right next to it which is the same size, absolutely full of good fruit there. Lots of verdant trees and nature brimming over in the background, showing that there really is potential all around us, Taurus, to make things actually happen. So look at that. That's kind of made itself into that, and you can have your cake and still have the pentacle. Okay, I'm saying that's very much earth sign energy, Taurus, and it is, you know, looking towards grounding when we see that. But the pentacles really are earth, wind, earth, air, fire and water. I'm thinking of the famous band, earth, air, fire and water, under the control of spirit, the divine guidance of spirit. That's why there's the 5 points on the pentacle sign there. Okay, but incredibly positive. And I'm going to say now, tell me some more please about the Ace of Pentacles in this reading for Taurus, the sign of Taurus, which I'm doing in 2019, mid-June, but which you could read anytime you want. Okay, and I've dropped one on the floor, so that must be it. Page of Swords, right, okay, Ace of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords is giving us significance. So what could that mean? Well, swords, it's a decision, it's a lot to think about, possibly many decisions, but this one sword here with the Page of Swords is telling me this is the one decision that is kind of a key to unlocking, to finding the answers to the other decisions you need to make. So it's really the beginning of a journey, and it's bound to be really, because the very first card in the spread, that is starting a journey off, if ever a thing was. Okay, lots of energy behind the journey, lots of positive possibilities as well, because the Ten of Cups came in there. But the Page of Swords, he's not the most experienced of the pages. He's kind of a bit like one of those people who's got a genius mind but can't quite cut it in the real world because kind of practicalities get in the way. He's a little bit impractical, this character, but there's a lot you can get done if you can support him. Okay, Swords energy, it's air sign, it's Gemini, it's Libra, and it's Aquarius energy when this character comes around. Okay, but I'm looking at his two ears pointing in different directions, and it's not a traditional meaning of this card by any means, but it does show that we're kind of maybe being pulled in two directions, and that the Page of Swords isn't necessarily the best person to get us focused. But if we take a focused attitude, if we make him show us this scroll and we open it up and read it, we start getting the benefits of what he brings, and he will bring more and more benefits as long as we're good to him. Two big hearts on there that I'm drawn to. Maybe two hearts are coming together. Could well be. The Ace of Pentacles is the kind of alchemy that plays into love. It most certainly is. And if this for you has been a love reading, then wonderful. And I would actually point to the High Priestess as well. This is a great love card of actually coming into spiritual love, soulmate, deep level love. That is actually what's meant to be for you. So that's it. It's also surrounded with healing, guys. And maybe, you know, this is another thing we need to make a decision about, yeah? Love, because it's a super important thing to have. I don't think any of us can really do without it. Those of us who think we can do without it are the ones who need it more than anything. So on that note, thank you very much indeed for watching, Taurus. Thanks for all the views. It's great to see the views going up and the subscribers growing as well. If I get to 1,000 subscribers, my friends, I will be back on live doing it that way, which is what I really enjoy doing. Okay, meanwhile, thumbs up please if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Please tap the bell so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, we'll share the journey, and I do seem to be able to read the comments again, which is rather nice. Meantime, Taurus, thanks for watching, have a good one, I'll be along again soon, peace.